Welcome back to another one of my videos, guys. If you clicked on this video, that means you want to learn about what equipment you need to get started in YouTube. And that's what I'm going to tell you about. So with that, guys, let's kick it off. So I started YouTube when I was about 16 years old. That was about 10 years ago. And I started because I wanted to do a sketch comedy group. And it was awful. I'm actually going to include some links below. They are private links, so you do have to click on it to view those videos, but I'm going to let you guys see what I started at 16. Now, the equipment I'm going to talk to you about is what I had at 16. And for anyone that's watching, it's all you need to get started in YouTube. Started making films, started making videos. I actually even had an older video that's on a different profile. I'll include that link below, and it was the very first video I ever made, ever edited. It was wretched awful. The story we had in mind was a great story, but we had no clue how to tell a story at the time. We just put it together. The idea is that there was some force that teleported him to the restroom, and he had to pee really bad, and he got teleported back. And we were also making ramen noodle while we were making this video, so we tied it together with the ending. Watch the video. It's terrible, but it's funny to see where you started. So check it out. Here's what I had though when I was 16, guys. Case and all, it sits right here in my hand, and I actually keep this in my bag just in case I want to point and shoot because it's still a valuable camera. So here's the case, here's the camera, and as always, it is a Nikon. It is the Coolpix, what is this? The Coolpix S570. I know it's a 12 megapixel, I think, crop sensor of some sort. It looks like it has an aperture rating of 2.7 to 6.6 with a variable zoom of 5 to 25 meters. So it is pretty interesting to see the camera I shot with back in the day. And this is all I had, guys. Power it on real quick. Set time and date. That's how long it's been since I've turned it on. I'm gonna hit no. I am looking at you guys. So let's see my current setup. I'll go ahead and record real quick. I don't even remember how to use this thing. There it is, movie. All right, so I'm in movie. I'm recording, and I think this thing is noisy as all get out. So you can see my Nikon there. You can see my Rode Video Micro attached to the top, and you can see the flip out screen and my tripod. And if you look under there, there's a wonderful subwoofer as well, hidden back there from my music studio, which happens to be a huge mess. I can't even zoom out. That's how I thought this thing zoomed, but I guess not. That's what I had. I had this camera. Inside of it, I still have the original memory card. It is an SDHC SanDisk 8GB Class 2. That's how old this card is. Any camera these days couldn't handle this card, but thankfully this one does. I did have to buy a new charger for the camera recently. I remember also at one point in time not even having a tripod. The video below titled Flashback, we used a step ladder and some books to get this to the right height and the right tilt. And then once we got it set up and it wasn't gonna fall over, we just hit the record button and kept recording. Talking about the flashback video, one of the funny things about it is it was intended to just be a consistent flashback of a flashback of a flashback, utilizing the song that is playing as inspiration. And one of the things that I learned from it is don't make the video go too long. So check that video out as well. And then my favorite video, and I believe it was the last video I ever shot with this camera, is called Where's Aaron? One of my best skit videos. There's some things still yet I learned from it. If you see the scene where my sister pops in through the door, she is looking up when I am on the ground. That was a continuity error that I didn't pay attention to at the time, but I learned from that. So the point of this video, guys, is you don't need much. Today's day and age, you can get away with a cell phone, you can get away with a point and shoot camera, you've got mirrorless, you've got DSLRs, it doesn't matter. Camera quality is amazing these days. Even further, camera quality 10 years ago wasn't bad, and I was still able to produce with a $200 point and shoot. You don't need a lot. Beginner equipment is simple. Find a camera and shoot with it. And the biggest thing is you're gonna learn. Just like every video I talk to you about, the first video, the ramen video, I learned how to tell a story. The second video, flashback that I've linked below, I learned when to cut a video off, when too much is too much. In the third video, Where's Aaron, I learned about continuity. So the point is get yourself something, shoot, and learn while you're shooting. Don't worry about everything else. Just get going, get up, get running. And if you watch any of my other videos, you'll notice that's a theme. You need to just work, guys, and you're gonna learn. Now, with that, I appreciate you guys watching this video, and check out my other videos, how horrid they were 10 years ago, but they were my stepping stone to get where I am today, and I'm continually learning. By no means am I a professional, but I am getting better and better because I am practicing with each video I make. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you liked what I talked about in this video and want to see more content like this, please subscribe below. Hit the like button. It helps more than you know. And last but not least, guys, hit that bell so you can stay up to date with everything that I'm releasing. And I appreciate you guys again. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video.